every time I'm at a party, I do the same like 4 dance moves all night,
Yeah.
and it's those moves. It's not the Stunnin dance moves. It's the same moves I do when I go to a party.
I just on my neck, that's coming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running.
All right, so we're here with Curtis Waters, the man behind Stunnin. We're gonna talk to him, hear the story behind Stunnin, hear what he's been up to in this crazy past week. So how are you, bro? How's it going?
I am good. I'm like super stressed out, and the fact that I'm wearing these headphones and you're inside my head, it's kind of freaking me out, but I'm good.
So first of all, just like congrats on Stunnin, bro. That song is blowing up. It's got like 250K on Spotify. Like video just dropped yesterday. So I want to start like all the way at the beginning. Like how did you and Harm like come up with this concept of this song?
Nah, I mean, to be honest, I am always making music. So Declan sent me a version of the beat, honestly, like 9 months ago. And I was already working on like my Pity Party album, and I was keeping all the serious songs for that album. But then, you know, I always have like fun shit here and there just to make. But I got on that beat and I actually sent it back, and I was like, yo, I don't know if this sucks. I don't know what to do with it. Do you want it? Like, I don't even want this song. Because you know, like sometimes you get in a mood where you just like hate your music. Yeah. And like, you know, now 9 months later, quarantine, I'm like, sheesh, I don't want to make people sad. Let's go through the vault. Like, what do we got that's fun? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started teasing that, started going crazy. I was like, all right, let's run with it. Let's go.
How'd you take that song and we're like, yo, let's make this a TikTok song and let's do a dance to it and stuff? Like, what was that thought process?
So I always I always tease my music before I drop it, right? So there's always like a fan base that's like, we love you, Curtis Waters, which I'm very appreciative of. But when I teased Stunnin, it was like random people from high school that liked it, like mothers liked it, like random people, right? So I was like, oh, word, like people that don't even like my other music are enjoying this, so I feel like there might be something going on. So I hadn't really used TikTok seriously before that, but I was like, if anything's gonna be a hit on TikTok, it's gonna be this song, you know what I mean? And I kept doing the stupid fucking dance. Like, I just made it up like 5 minutes before I recorded it. I was like trying to make a cool dance. I was like, this is too hard. Like, I don't know how to do this. I'll just do the same fucking, like, the one that didn't make it is this, which I think I stole from Snoop Dogg, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just made a dance, and I did it like for fucking 5-6 days in a row, and it didn't blow up. But I was just like, I'm in quarantine, I'm bored, like, whatever, like, let me just keep doing this shit.
So you dropped the song, and like the TikTok that you dropped simultaneously with the song like starts popping off, right?
Yeah.
And like 2 or 3 days later, the song like disappears. So like what happened?
I think I have to be careful about what I say, but yo, there was a few issues. Like when we uploaded it, it came out on Harm's page and not my page, even though he's the feature. And you know, people have noticed like the sonic sound I use in the original is the sonic sound, right? I couldn't use that sound because I don't have clearance from Sega and stuff. So there were just like a lot of issues. And then the song came down, and all the TikTok, there were so many TikToks to it, right? So every record label was like, let me get the song, let me get the song, let me get the song. You know what I mean? So it was just like, it was a lot. Like, it was all sorts of random people were hitting me up because they saw that it was going to blow up, right? At the end, I decided not to go with the label. And it's independent. I own the masters and shit, but I just, you know, I thought we could make it happen on our own. I don't think we need a label right now at the moment, you know.
Yeah. So when the song was down, you weren't chilling like, I got a big song coming out. You were like all these record labels.
No, it wasn't even, I wasn't really happy about the song blowing up because I was really stressed out. Because I wouldn't even look at the TikTok numbers because there was so much shit happening behind the scenes that I was like, yo, you know, fuck, I got to deal with business now, you know. I got to talk to people and like figure out what the best direction is, you know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
When you dropped it, did you expect it to do the numbers that it did? And did you expect like your music video to do the numbers that it's doing? I think like 24 hours and what, like 20,000 views or something?
Yeah, I try not to think about numbers too much because that shit will often disappoint you. I'm not disappointed. I'm very like, every day I'm like, oh, yo, it's actually bigger than yesterday. It's growing faster and faster. But I never want to be like, you know, this is going to be a hit. I still, you know, I know it's going to be a hit, but I don't let myself believe it because I never want to, you know, I'm not about doing that. Like, I'm excited today because I made a new song. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really one to be like stuck on anything.
It's a good mindset. That's a really good mindset, honestly.
Yeah.
Very humble.
I'm talking about the music video, I guess. Like, it's really simple, but it's got a lot of really cool effects on it. Like, whose idea was that? Was that you and Ryan that kind of like thought about, oh, let's do these like crazy rainbow colors, or was that kind of your vision?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Ryan and me kind of go like back and forth, right? I respect Ryan a lot. He has a lot of like crazy ideas. His effects are just like so creative, right? I have always loved clouds for some reason. Like, even in my clothing merch, like even in my random designs, like everything has like some cloud backgrounds. I just think they're cute, you know what I mean? So the first edit he sent me was like a bit like cornier, a bit like more 70s disco colorful and stuff, and I was like, tone it down, make it pastel, do clouds, do like vaporwave shit, because I used to love vaporwave, you know, and it's simple because, bro, we're in quarantine, we can't do anything. Like, Harm Franklin's in Canada, he had to go in front of the green, so like, we're not together, you know what I mean? So we had to find a way to just make shit happen with what we have. Harm sent me his version before I did my version, you know what I mean? And he had this like crazy suit on, he was just like so confident, and he had his belly out. I was like, fuck, like, I am not that kind of guy. I cannot be confident, and I don't own a suit. So it's actually my mom's pants and my dad's coat, and like, the shirt is mine, and it's my brother's belt. So I just like went like right before Ryan came, he waited for 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, shit, what do I gotta wear? Because I was so busy with like label calls and shit that I couldn't think, you know what I mean? You know, it was really like last minute, you know.
And so these labels that are blowing you up, are they just like calling you like, hey, come sign with us, or do they want like rights to the song, like, or can you not talk about that?
Everybody wants the hit, but I am more than just Stunnin, and I know that because I've been making shit for so long, and I'm like an album artist. I'm a career artist, and I'm focused on the career. I'm focused on the album. So whoever believes in me long term is gonna get the hit, in my opinion.
Yeah, speaking of album stuff, like, are you working on any like long term projects right now, or like what kind of tone are you trying to take moving forward?
I have this album Pity Party coming out that I released right before COVID-19, but then COVID-19 happened, so I couldn't do what I wanted with it. I want to talk more about it once we get closer to it, but it's like a really personal album, you know what I mean? And it's like really genreless. It's all types of stuff, and I've been thinking about the idea since I was like 14 years old. You know, I spent pretty much all of last year curating this body of work, and I want that to be heard, you know, and I'm excited that people like Stunning, which is cool. I want more people to come, but I want them to stick around for songs like Freckles or Feelings Tend to Stay the Same or Shoelaces or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I love both songs. I love both sides of me. I'm a very silly, fun guy, but I am also like, you know, emotional. I'm introspective, whatever, you know. Yeah. And I want shit that's like mass appealing while still challenging, right? Like, and there's so much different genres that, you know, I think it shows my versatility as a producer and an artist.
Oh yeah. Yo, what are some music that you listened to when you were like 14? Like, what are the that's such an important question, because that's what all my music is based on now. You know what I mean? Like, all the ideas I had when I was 14, I'm realizing them now, and I'm actually making use of it. So when I was 14, I listened to a lot of pop punk stuff. I listened to like emo shit. I used to listen to Modern Baseball, Teen Suicide, Front Bottoms, American Football. I know these names are kind of like silly when you say it out of context, but a lot of like angsty white people music, honestly. But then I was also really into like Tyler the Creator, Childish Gambino. I loved Frank Ocean. I loved Odd Future. Kanye West. I loved College Dropout. I loved Yeezus, you know what I mean? So I was listening to a lot of rap music and a lot of pop punk stuff. And the third thing I listened to was like Nintendo video game soundtracks. So my early music was so inspired by Nintendo. All my shit sounded like video games. And a lot of the shit still sounds like video games in a way. Like, there's some cartoony fun to it, you know what I mean?
It definitely has like almost like an 8-bit sound, if that makes sense. Like,
no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have. This was a dope conversation.
This
We
was
got
a
a little
lot
bit
of fun.
cultural. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed my brown
Dude,
boys.
putting on
Let's
for the
go.
Brown boys. Love
Brown
that.
boys, let's go. Yeah.
Hey.
Cool, man.
All right.
Who's gonna say goodbye?
I'll
All
say
right.
goodbye.
All right, take
Bye,
care.
Curtis.
See you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Curtis. Everyone, go check out Stunnin. Go check out the rest of his music. If you're new here, this is Have You Heard? We're basically going to be like a music media kind of thing where we do articles and music videos and interviews like this. This is our first like official YouTube video, so if you made it to the end, thank you. We appreciate y'all. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, it'll all be linked below, and check out Curtis, bro.
Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super